my channel. I'm so happy you're here. Today I have a basket full of new drugstore makeup. Most importantly, I have the new e.l.f. skin tint, and I know you guys are like, give it to me now. I feel that. I love testing out new drugstore makeup. I feel like makeup's gotten so expensive over these past few years. What? I'm missing a nail. Okay. We're not going to talk about that. I feel like drugstore makeup's gotten so expensive over the past few years, so I wanted to always keep you up to date on what's new and affordability. Holy guacamole. This is a mixture of new and my favorite drugstore makeup, but we're going to be using it all today, including this bad boy right here, which is the new e.l.f. skin tint. So excited to talk about this. With that being said, be sure to subscribe to my channel to join my YouTube fam jam today, and let's go ahead and jump right in. By the way, quick baby announcement. I get questions all the time in DMs and screenshots of my jewelry, and you guys are always asking. I always link all of my jewelry in the description box, so if you see a piece that you like, check the description. To get started, I didn't have in particular a new primer, but I do have two products by e.l.f. that I love starting my makeup with, whether I'm using drugstore or high-end. These are just two really great products. So first we're gonna start with the Thirst Burst Drops. You're supposed to apply 1 to 2 pumps. You can add it in your makeup primer, you can add it in your foundation, you can wear it alone. I like to wear it alone. So this is what it looks like. It's kind of like this baby pink gel. Now this has a lot of hydrating properties to it, and that's why I like to use it. Every pro makeup artist that's ever done my makeup, we always start with hydration, not primers. And this has niacinamide in it, which is nice. It's very lightweight. It's like this beautiful gel, and it will not clog your pores. If you're like, I have oily skin, I don't want to add hydration, you should still try to add a little hydration, but do it with something like this that's gel based, it's water based, so it's not like a cream where it's going to clog your pores, and it sits so beautiful under makeup. The gag, the gag, the gag. I'm telling you, if you need a new moisturizer that's just super lightweight and beautiful, the Thirst Burst Drops from e.l.f. are so versatile and good, because you can also add them in your primers and foundations. I just love them. We have to speak on it. We're in drugstore land, we're speaking on it. Our next product is only $7. This is the Stay Cool Primer Stick. It's perfect for summer. It's soothing, so that's the point. This stick's supposed to be hydrating and soothing. So if you're someone who has sensitive skin, you might really like a product like this. It does have a little bit of soft and blurring properties. Oh, by the way, I have the lights off in this room, like my background lights. I wanted something a little more sensual, moody, and dark in here, so like I don't have my room lights on, and it just kind of deepened up the background, but I feel like we're a little more crisp today. I don't know, I kind of like the vibes. What do you guys think? Anyways, this stick is really great. It just melts right into your skin. I love it. Now I just got this one in, but I did have it in a couple different other variations, but my God, that's so nice. My skin is so buttery and ready for action. Okay, let's move on to the TTTTT of the video. So I'm actually using medium warm shade number 7. This is the new Halo Glow Skin Tint. It has SPF 50 in it, mineral sunscreen, and it says it's water resistant. Oh, excuse me, my voice went, Anyways, okay, so here's the tea on this. I've already used it, so I can give you a little rundown of what it's like. e.l.f. says that this is $18 because it has skincare in it. It has niacinamide. I don't know what Bisabol, LOL, BISABOLOL, radiant for a radiant skin glow finish. It has a lightweight feel, and she's worth every single drop. This, I will tell you, wears more like a foundation if you use a lot of it. You can use a little bit of it, so let's get into it. Just like a little dab. Watch. Do you guys see how much pigment this has in it versus a regular skin tint? I feel like this has way more pigment than a regular skin tint. But now if you just use a few drops, it is so beautiful on your skin. Again, I'm using shade 7. They have quite a few shades. I used a lot the first time I used this. Like I put on a ton and it looked like a medium coverage foundation. I was like, oh my God, what is happening? I was not ready for all that, but it wore so nice. It looks so beautiful on my skin. So here I am just using my fingers. I love to use my fingers with just like a skin tip, babe. You don't have to get all the tools if you don't want to. Look how pretty that is. So pretty. So this one can be just a little glowy because it is the Halo Glow. And as you can see, I'm blending it out. It will thin out, but it does have more pigment, I will say, than your average skin tint. So just know that. Now, if you're wondering why I'm doing half my face, I have another product I want to try as well. But this is just gorgeous. And you notice all that hydration I put underneath it. So we're just gonna do another little dot here. Rub it in. This is a good example of kind of what you're gonna get from it. Really beautiful, glowy coverage. So we have another product I wanna play with. Hold please, I'll be right back. I wanna try out the new Essence Foundation Stick. Essence just dropped this for $6.99 at Ulta Beauty, which is crazy by the way. I think in July, Ulta's doing their like days of summer sales. So brace yourself. I'm gonna have a video on that coming up because I wanna, you know, recommend like I do the Sephora sale. 160 is the color I have here. I'm gonna try it on. Was that just perfect? Okay, let's also swatch 170. I think I'm more 170. It's just a hair deeper maybe? Wait. Oh, I have them backwards. They almost look the same, but this one's a little lighter. This one has a little more of a neutral undertone. I think I'm gonna go with this one, which is 170. So this is a lightweight, buildable, skin caring for texture, natural complexion stick. All right, guys, I am just going to apply this to my face. This one might be just a hair light. We're gonna take a little foundation brush and just buff this out. I will say I'm pretty impressed right off with the coverage. This one looks a little more matte to me than the skin tint that I just used, but it is kind of blending out like a dream. Like just a couple taps and it just like melted right in. Again, it does have like a little more of a matte feel to it. You guys, my dermatitis around my nose is breaking out today. So if you see redness here, she's activated. It says that this is a creamy blendable formula with a matte finish. It's got you covered. It's also great for quick touch-ups. I couldn't agree more because whenever I apply this and just literally tap it, it's blended. Like, look at this. So put it on there, it's almost invisible. It's so smooth. And it just like melts right into your skin. I will say this gave me like medium to light coverage. So these are not like full coverage, but I do have a lot of dewy underneath, but it's still way more matte. You can totally see a huge difference. It's way more of a matte finish than the skin tint by e.l.f. I think this product is really pretty on the skin. I could see me just going out real quick and just adding like a couple little swatches of this just to get it blended out and wearing it. Just as like a little bit of coverage. Especially if you don't want to be too dewy like I am over here, you will like something like this. I'm really impressed. What I'm going to do now, just so my face makes sense, is I'm going to add a little bit of the skin tint over here because I'm like, what is happening, girl? You have two different sides of your face. I just had to try out both of these products. I was like, I need to know. Although I already tried out the skin tint by e.l.f. and I know that I love it. The Essence one was calling my name, so we're just going to add a little bit of the skin tint over here just to even us out, to make it all make sense. Okay, we're not 100% even, but this is my skin. Okay, next we have this Crazy Lift Brow Glue by NYX, and I gotta try it. This is what the packaging looks like, and it has an interesting little brush. It's like a little pokey comb on top. So let's try it out on my brows and see if it does anything. NYX has pretty good brow products. I'm just gonna give it a squeeze. Nothing's coming out. Oh, okay, it's clear actually, and you just gotta give it a really hard squeeze just to get her going. But I was wondering if the product was gonna be like white, but it's not. I don't know if you can see, it's like a clear gel that's coming out. Oh, here she comes. I do like this little brush because it's flattening out the gals. Okay. Whoa. Hello. I feel like that just, you know, put us in some good business. Look at the brows. Okay, this brow gets stubborn, so let's see what we can do over here. Guys, I feel like it's working. Oh my gosh. Wow, look at that. It's like glue. I'm gonna take a little spoolie just to shape my brows as they begin to dry down. But honey, we are pasted. We are glued down. We are not going anywhere. We are sat. We are perched. Whoa. I mean, it kind of put like, I don't know, like a film on my brows. They're like, but we'll see how that dries down. I'm gonna give that a second to dry down, but it did activate my brows and it did get them together. So far, first impressions impressed. I wanted to move on to our next product. e.l.f. just came out with the sunscreen stick. It's SPF 50 and it's an invisible stick. It reminds me of something from Supergoop and I have been using this a lot. So I just want to talk about it. I mean, you can put this anywhere, doesn't have to go on your face, but it is truly like invisible sunscreen. It doesn't feel greasy hardly at all. It feels very lightweight, but this is just one of their fun sunscreen sticks and I love it. I love sunscreen. I wear it every single day. So this is great for summer and you don't have to spend a fortune. Just wanted to honorable mention that. For concealer, I'm just gonna add one of my favorites, which is by e.l.f. I don't have a new concealer on deck, which I wish I did. I thought I saw some new stuff coming out, but you know, I love a good drugstore conceal. So we're just gonna cover the darkness. I'm just gonna tap that out. I like using a little brush to do my concealer. Unpopular opinion, I know everybody likes to do the sponge, but see how the brush just gets down to business really quickly? Like, that's something I can get behind, and I just love little brushes like this. This one's by Hourglass, but there's like a million concealer brushes out there that are so great. Look at this camo concealer. Wow. And then I have a like red birthmark here. If you always see me concealing, one, I just like to highlight this area, but two, I'm also covering, and then right through here. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. We got another product. We're trying stuff today. This is the Contour Beachy Pink Stick by Physicians Formula. It's a double-ended stick, so you get your contour on one side to have it in a couple different shades. Here we go. Okay, y'all saw that? It said, no problem. Okay, we're just gonna color on our face at this point. This is like my contour outline. I didn't go in with too much because I'm always a little nervous how this is gonna blend out, but let's see. I'm gonna take just this angled brush and tap, tap, tap. Ooh, it's doing something there. That did blend out really effortlessly. These are creamy. Physicians Formula is really good at the products they make. I will say they have like a ton of good stuff in their category. I feel like they're slightly underrated, but I don't know. Everybody's a fan of the butter bronzer, so what am I talking about here? This butter stick, as you can see, it's just kind of like melting right into my skin. It's effortless blending. So if you need like a good contour stick, cream contour from the drugstore, you know I love my Milani, but we're trying some stuff I haven't really gotten into today, so this one's nice. Isn't that pretty? I feel like it snatched this up. I'm gonna just do a kiss more on the sides, and then we're gonna get into that cream blush because we gotta know the tea on that too. Wow, that's pretty, honey. Okay, the next side is this really pretty baby pink. I'm hoping this one isn't gonna be too light for me, but we'll see. That's gonna be too light. It's like the contour is my shade, but blending this out, you know what? This one's out really pretty. It's like baby pink, but like I normally go with something a little deeper so it shows up a little more on my skin tone. It's pretty, it's a little light. If you have a little bit fairer skin than me, you'll love this color. Let me switch over to something a little more in depth, but I do love the formula on this. This is the Butter Glow and Go. Yes, this is makeup. No, it is not a child's toy, even though it looks like a child's toy. It's makeup. NYX is added. This is their Minecraft collab, and they came out with like the cream product. So I'm just gonna color. Okay. We're just gonna color on our skin. So that was the pink blob. Oh yeah, baby. There's that pigment. Woo! Give it to me. Wow. You love to see it. Okay, I'm gonna do a little more just to get crazy. Since we're in our blushy era, we're gonna do the most. Who else is in their blushy era? Just me? It's okay. It's not just me. We're all in our blushy era. The blush is going crazy. Okay, they also have like this yellow one, which is like a more fiery one. They have Going Gold. So these are like highlighters. Let's go ahead. Let's not hold back. Don't be shy. Yeah, that's pretty. These are kind of fun to play with because you're just like coloring on your face. Like no one knows what's going on. A gray one, which is red. We have blue and green. We just have to check them out just to see. Green. Not doing green. I'm not doing green. However, that would be cool on your eyes. Let's see if blue is blue. Is blue is like ice. Blue is giving, ooh. Did you guys just see blue? Crazy. Oh my goodness, I wasn't ready, but these are really cool though. They're just like little cream cubes. I'm using Mind Cube blocks on my face right now. What is happening? We're just gonna tap, that out really beautifully. And we have a rosy pink cheek, just like we asked for. Correct, correct, correct. Right now, I look like I'm sun-kissed. And I'm ready just for like a day. I need to curl my lashes, but I'm ready for just like a day in the sun. I don't know. I love the way this is coming out. I'm gonna tell you right now, my brows locked. This worked. I will say they're not like hard as a brick. Like you can't like tap them, but they ain't going anywhere. So I'm impressed. First impressions, impressed. BRB, I'm gonna curl my lashes and then we're right back to business. Next up, I'm gonna take one of my favorite Drugstore Blade and Shade brow pencils. So since I feel like our brows are now in place and dried down where they're supposed to be, we can fill them in a little bit. Not gonna need to fill in too much, but I feel like just a little to the sparser areas. I love this brow pencil. I feel like it has like great pigment to it, but it's not like overpowering where it's too dark, too pigmented, or too waxy. I feel like for years the Drugstore brow pencils were kind of floppy, but now they're so good. I do think NYX probably makes some of the best brow pencils from the drugstore. NYX is just always gonna be that girly. Okay, now this is like a $60 Patrick Ta palette, and you're like, Laura, please put that away. Don't worry, I will. I just bought this similar palette on Amazon, and that's what I wanted to show you. Oh my God. These are super similar. They're not identical dupes. No, they're just inspired by, they're similar, and they're both gorgeous. So let's get into it. This one's by Makeup Revolution. I want to swatch. Wow, wow, wow. I didn't expect that. Okay, my dramatic. Oh, did y'all see that? Y'all, my, the drama will never stop here. I cannot with these colors. Ooh, these are like wet creamy. Like these are like crazy. They look high end, you have to admit. This is insane, this palette right here. Okay. I'm like, what do we got here? I do live. Okay, so we're actually gonna be using this gorgeous, gorgeous girly today. This is the True Icon palette. It has your mattes. It has two creams like the Patrick Ta. And then it has these incredible like foiled wet filling shimmers. The color story, chef's kiss. I guess we'll go in with this color right here. It's this mauve neutral. And let's try it out. I'm using a BK Beauty brush to blend. Oh my good Lord. Look at that pigment. Look at that blend. You guys, we're in it together. Look at this. Y'all, I feel like we all need to get this palette. I've used one color and I have barely tapped into it, and it looks like I've built up like 5 colors on my eye. It's so pigmented but blended out, like dreamy. Like this is a look. We could be done. We could do a liner and a lash and be done, and I just use this color. Okay, well, I'm gooped, I'm gagged, and I'm here all night. We're just gonna blend this. This is our transition shade. We're doing a gorgeous look today. You guys know I never do eyes, but lately I've been back into doing my eye makeup. So we're gonna do a look today because, baby, bust out the eyeshadow. I don't care what the clean girls are saying. We're doing eyeshadow today. That is shocking. So next I'm gonna bump down to the next deepest color right here. This like a little bit deeper mauve. I'm just gonna get a kiss on my brush, and we're just gonna focus it on that outer corner, because what I'm gonna do is we're gonna get crazy, so crazy, and put a shimmer on our eye. I feel like it's been a minute since I've done that, so I'm really just like overly impressed right now, because I've blended high-end eyeshadows on my eye and they didn't do all this. So what's going on? That is so pretty. I just love the colors too. They kind of deepen up as you blend them a little bit, but wow, I just used these 2 colors right here and I am being spoken to. Whoa. Okay, enough with the antics, Laura. Let's keep it going. I did swatch the 2 cream colors on the end, and they are ridiculous, like ridiculously pigmented and creamy. I did not dig my finger in them. I barely touched them, and that is how much came off. It is these 2 colors right here. Crazier things have happened. I'm gonna go in, this color right here on the end is so like wet and creamy. You saw how light I touched that? You saw how light, watch this. What? Wow, wow, wow. Now, if you want to get a little more precise, go in with a brush and handle business. My eyeball looks wet in my opinion, if you can tell, like the way the light hits it, it literally made my eye look wet. I had no product underneath this. I didn't really need to. Oh my God, that is so beautiful. I kind of want to just, wow, look at that one too. This one has like a pink undertone to it. I swatched this one right here and I'm just gonna put some of that. We're layering because these are just so pretty and I'm just tapping and moving them around a little bit, but they actually have so much coverage. Oh my God, like in real life, like on camera too, we're crystal clear, but it is so beautiful. I am just like overly impressed, to be honest with you, with this palette. I didn't expect it. I expected this. So we're just applying with our brush. You don't even have to build it up, I'm telling you, it just builds up. And now I'm taking that middle shade and I'm gonna add it on top just to have a little bit of a pinkness to it. And that is like the prettiest eye look ever. So what I like to do now is go back in with a little bit of the deeper color right here. And I'm gonna kiss this color right there. Doop. And I'm just gonna smoke out that outer corner just a little. Now, a trick is if you're like, I'm in too deep, I got too much on my eye, just get a clean brush with nothing on it, and it will pick up some of that shadow, and you can just blend, and it will soften up your look. No worries. I'm blown away. Everybody get this right now. What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, now we're gonna do a little liner and a little lash and I'm gonna be right back. So don't go anywhere, hang tight. Okay friends, for liner, we're gonna be using my e.l.f. Jumbo liner. You know how I feel about this. I feel very strongly about this liner. I think it is one of the best drugstore eyeliners just because it is a little hard to maneuver because like the brush is so vastly large, but it's really juicy and it doesn't dry shiny. So that's a win in my book. So we're just filling in with this. It's so good. Okay, next up for mascara, we are going to be using the #1 selling mascara on Amazon, the Lash Princess. Now they have a few variations of this. They're all really good. I like this one the best, this little pinkish purple color one. It's the curl and volume. I feel like it just kind of makes your lashes a little thicker. If you guys can see, there's major lash action happening. And these don't transfer. So if you have leaky eyes, you're safe here. And they're ridiculously affordable and they come off really easy. So this has been my favorite. Love it, love it, love it. I'm gonna pop on just a kiss of a lash because I can't help myself, especially with all this gorgeous eyeshadow on today. And we're gonna move on. Okay, we're gonna now go in with our new NYX highlighter. This is their butter highlighters. They have a couple different colors. I'm actually gonna use 05. This is light champagne. And I'm going with such a light color because I'm gonna pop that in the inner corner right there. But we're just gonna pop this on the inner corner just to give our, you know, a little eye opening. Okay, so Makeup by Mario was saying he likes to highlight the brow right there in the center versus on the edge. He was like, do the center because he was like, light hits you here, not here. And this can drag you down. This will lift you up. So I'm like, okay, whatever you say, I'll do, but I love it. Okay, and we're gonna do this corner here. Ooh. Anyways, you can see that little pop right there. I just think it's so pretty how it will completely open up the eye. And then just the little kiss in there. So pretty. And then we have a little in lash on. I got these from Amazon, but I cut them. I can link them for you guys, but so pretty. Let's move on. We have a ton of new products. These are new from CoverGirl, the Jelly Water Tints. They're like skin tints. And then we also have a bunch of the Yummy Clean Fresh Blur lippies. I have a bunch of different colors in them. I want to play with them and try them out for sure today. I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. lip liner. This lip liner costs around $2, which is, well, that's crazy. So we're just gonna line our lips. This one is the sweet tea one, or is it spill the tea? This one's not sweet tea, that's Morphe. This one's spill the tea. And their liners at e.l.f. are ridiculous for the price, like unreal. Like MAC lip liners are what, between $19 and $21. These are around $2 to $3. Like the price difference is nuts. And the formula is similar. I wish they had more shades though. Okay, I do wanna swatch some of the jellies. So these are like their version of skin tint. Wow, they don't seem as liquidy. Oh, they are. Ooh, that looks like blood or ketchup, but really pretty because once you blend them out, You can use these like a lippier blush. It just leaves you with like a little bit of that tint on your skin. So the color I just swatched is actually this deep one. It's called number 5 Mulberry Melts. This one looks really pretty and is calling my name. Jelly Nude, number 4. Let's try her out. Oh, little swatch. It comes across kind of peachy. These are a little bit thicker than the e.l.f. ones. They kind of feel like a little bit of a lip gloss rather than a stain, but that's really pretty. And I wiped it off and you can see it is staining a little bit. Granted, I didn't leave it on very long. Okay, next we're gonna try Watermelon Splash. This one has a little bit of more of a pinky hue to it, which I think will be gorgeous. Oh my God, love the pink. Do you see how these are a little bit thicker? That's pretty. Okay, lastly, I wanna try Berry Wiggle, which is our dark plum color, just to try it out. Ooh, look at that deep berry. And then it blends out to like this pretty color. That's really pretty. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous from the lips. Like I did berry on the lips just for fun because I want to try out the blur ones too, but am I staining my lips right now? I sure am. These also smell and taste so good, just trying them out first impressions. I feel like the berry is really pretty. These are not quite as messy as typical lip stains because they're a little more glossy, but that's the berry color. It's pretty. Kind of goes with our eye today. Okay, I love it. I am wiping it off. That is the staining of the berry because I left it on. So it just leaves you with a little bit of a blushy look, which is so nice because if you're going out and you always eat your lip product off, stains are great to wear underneath because it leaves you with a little bit of color even if you do eat all your lip product off. Like sometimes I do. Actually, I'm pretty good about keeping my lip product on, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's get into these. These are the Blur CoverGirl Yummies. This is a newer product for CoverGirl. It's shaped like a lipstick. We're gonna swatch down here. And these have a matte finish, but they are pretty pigmented. This one is Sugar Puppy. This one is Can't Remember. Ha ha ha, very funny, CoverGirl, very funny. Ooh, that one's like fuchsia. Okay, Can't Remember. Bleh. This one is Honey Blur. It's a little bit deeper. Let's see, I'm excited to see what this one looks like. Oh my God, that's pretty. It is a muted down version. Like you're not gonna get this color, but it is quite pigmented. I kinda wanna try this on. They smell so good. Oh my God. They're super matte, super, super matte. They don't dry down. They're always gonna be movable. They kind of remind me of like the NYX, what are those, the soft matte lippies? But like in the stick form, they're unique in that way. Okay, and it doesn't seem like these are a stain at all, which is nice. This one is Blur the Palm. I just wanna try this last deeper color just to see. It's like red. Okay, so these, I will say, they're a little bit hard to get even on your lips. Can you see that? It gets a little patchy. I feel like that's because it is like this movable matte whipped formula. And a lot of times those do this way. So I'm gonna line my lips again because I had wiped it off and we're gonna rezhuzh. I fixed my liner. I have on Honey Blur. So if you're like, Laura, if you were gonna make this glossy, by the way, this is a fall makeup look. Whatever. I'm like, okay. I love it though. But if you were like, what gloss would you add on top? Hold please. This is the L'Oreal Lip Plump Ambition in Milky. Now it doesn't necessarily match this color, but I wanted to show you how I will make this glossy because I love a little gloss. Here is the gloss and this is a plumper. I love it. I have lipstick on your teeth. I would do something like this. Look at me getting my little paddle messy. So I love the way this looks glossy, almost better than matte. I actually want to, because I'm Laura and I love a good nude, I want to try this beautiful nude color. I actually love this one. I've been wearing it. It's called Blur the Lines. It's just like that classic nude. And you know I can't help myself. But here's a good visual if you are into something a little more deep, vampy. Love it. All right, so here we go with Blur the Lines. It's just that pretty, pretty peachy nude. I mean, obviously whenever they're lighter and less nude, they're less patchy. So, you know, it gets a little difficult whenever you get into the vampier colors. They can become a little more patchy, but as you can see, this one's just like butter. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous on the lips, like done. And as you guys know from me, whenever I put on something that's nuder or lighter like this, I'm always gonna do a brown lip liner because I just feel like it defines the lips and the lips don't just like melt into the face and you can see where the lip starts and stops because when certain things get super nude, it can be hard to tell. But I love, love, love these. They're very comfortable to wear and they're just so cute. CoverGirl, you did it again. To finish off our makeup look today, we're gonna be using the NYX Face Glue Facial Primer. Now, I noticed this product will coagulate in the bottom, so you gotta shake it real good. Some people say this breaks you out. I haven't noticed it break me out. This is on my second time using it, so. Oh, it has got a delicious super soaker mister, which I don't mind. I typically go for a softer mister, but I kind of like this one. And this is supposed to glue your makeup on. Okay, this is not dewy. This is to make your makeup transfer proof. And we love that from the drugstore. So Miss NYX, you're on a sick one. Okay, so this is the finished look. My God, it looks so good. I'm obsessed with the eyes. It's my favorite part. If I had to just go home with one product today, just like one product, it would literally be this palette. Done. It's a high-end palette. Like, this look looks so expensive and high-end. I can't believe it. If I had to pick one more item, just one more item, it would be the e.l.f. Halo Glow Skin Tint. It is so gorgeous. It's $18, so it costs a little more than the average e.l.f. product, but it's so gorgeous on. So I absolutely loved everything. I mean, there was nothing that was just like a complete and total flop to me. The drugstore knows what they're doing. They're not just putting out shitty makeup. You guys know that, I know that. Save your coin Tata. I will have every single product that I have on my face linked down below. We didn't even add a powder blush, by the way, because the Minecraft blushes came through so nicely. We didn't even need it. Crazy. Also, I feel this setting spray as I'm speaking tightening down my face, and it feels like it's just tightening and locking everything in. I love that. I love that. Okay, listen, do what you need to do. That's it for today's video. Be sure to subscribe to join us. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.